Hello, Facebook. So, I got a question the other day, and it was somebody was inquiring about what they're kind of missing out on regarding their training. And they literally went through everything, and this person's in pretty good shape. They said their nutrition was kind of spot on in terms of their macros and their calories based on their goals. They were training quite intelligently. Everything was kind of on track, but they weren't really getting the results they kind of wanted. They were in a decent shape, but they weren't getting the results they wanted. And the question was, kind of like, what am I missing out on? And I looked at it and I was like, to be fair, the groundwork is there. And as much as we could kind of look at, all right, let's look at tweak the 5%, let's look at kind of supplementation and all these other kind of things. I thought to myself, wait a minute, I've never actually seen this guy train. So potentially, is he training hard enough? And this did get me kind of thinking, because as much as there's loads of kind of motivational stuff on the internet, nobody really says, like, are you actually training hard enough? Like, I know loads of people in the gym that really don't train intelligently, but they get great results. Partly because of their genetics, but a big factor is they just train hard. I didn't want to say like just train harder, because it doesn't really give any kind of useful things to do. What I kind of thought to do is go, okay, how about you look at this, and this in order to try and push your body to the next level. And the things I kind of come up with is, first of all, caffeine. Yeah, as much as like over consumption of caffeine is bad. You can get adrenal fatigues, and it's just not great. To be fair, even if you were kind of having problems with caffeine, 2 weeks of not having it, you're going to be pretty kind of leveled out again. Everything's going to be kind of restarted. So caffeine isn't really a big issue. So having it pre-workout massively help your workout. The best kind of pre-workouts out there, pretty much all the pre-workouts, the number one kind of ingredient, the thing that's really going to get people what they want out of a pre-workout is the caffeine intake. It's as simple as that. All the other stuff, all the other ingredients in it are good, but they're not necessarily needed pre-workout. They're more just like, it's good to have. Things like BCAAs in it and stuff like that. So the caffeine is the biggest thing. So having a strong coffee before you train is going to massively help your kind of workout. Then I looked at stuff like increasing heart rate. Sometimes I'm just personally, I'm a bit too relaxed for the session. So what I'll do is I'll do a little bit of a kind of something to get the heart rate up, whether it's like 3 sets of 60 seconds of speed rope, or a little bit of a kind of a bit of a jog followed by a little bit of a sprint on the treadmill, just to kind of get the heart rate up and kind of get myself going. Sometimes that's a great thing. Then a big one is like tracking progress. A big motivator for me is when I know I can lift more weight, and the only way I know this is because I've tracked it. Yeah, I know how much I can lift. I know that I've lifted this amount of weight for this amount of reps. So if I do less than that, I know that I'm taking it easy on myself, or I'm getting weaker. Because I don't want to be getting weaker, I'll push myself to that next level. And I think a lot of people just don't. They don't push themselves to the next level, which is a massive thing. It's one thing that's going to really be preventing you from getting your results, because you won't get stronger unless you need to. You only need to get strong if you push yourself to the next level. Then I thought about gym music. So gym music is a massive one. Like, some people just use the music that they've got in the gym, and if it's anything like the gym I work in, the music is absolutely dog shit, and it's not good music to really get you going. So I just thought of a couple of ones that I kind of like to train to, really quite random stuff. Canned Heat by Jamiroquai. Actually can't really hear myself talking now because of this. Then some of these like my admin playlists as well. Then we've got Returns of King. This is the 300 soundtrack for your 1RM deadlifts and stuff like that. It's really good. Oh yeah, I train to this and everything. It's like proper alpha music. Then we have, this is a new one. I was just listening to this like 5 seconds ago, which is why I've just thought I'll just randomly put it on. Journey, Separate Ways. And that's it, just a couple of extra bit of music to add to your collection, and just a couple of ideas. It's simply maybe if you are kind of struggling to get the results you want, maybe you're just not pushing yourself as hard as you can. Yeah, maybe you're going in the gym, maybe you are working hard, but can you work harder? If you can work harder, that is going to be a big thing, rather than like looking at the little kind of 5%. Oh, this little supplement here gives me a good kind of pump and stuff. Just look at, okay, the biggest factor, training consistently and nutrition and all this kind of stuff, and obviously how hard you're training. These are the biggest factors. So this is where you want to spend most of your energy kind of focusing on. So yeah, simply put, sometimes you just need to train harder and really kind of smash yourself in the gym, and that's it. If anyone's got any questions, then feel free to comment on this video or private message me. I'm always happy to answer new questions and just get new ideas for videos and stuff like that. That's it.